สวัสดีค่ะวันนี้กลับมากันอีกแล้วนะคะกับHOGWART LEGACY นะแต่จะมาแบบแวบๆนะคะไม่ได้มาแบบเต็มนะจ๊ะเพราะว่าเรานอนเพลิน โอเคมาถึงปุ๊บดีก็บอกว่าดีมีเรื่องจะคุยกับเราถ้าเรามีเวลานะคะก็ไปคุยกับดีสักหน่อยนึง Hello Dick Professor Weasley said you want to tell me more about the loom
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Nani? Nani? Young. What is it?
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
อัปเดตอะไรไหมครับฝ่ายทอ
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Wow, what is this place?
Revelio.
Oh my goodness. Niffler. Cái này nào Bay sấy đâu nè
Wingardium Leviosa.
Niffer hả Hỏi luônไม่เล่นว่ะ โอ้แล้วคลิกโอ้ทำไมน่ารักอย่างนี้เดี๋ยวมาหานะอย่างนี้ What จริงจังปะเนี่ย เดี๋ยวก่อน ค้างอะไร
Top's cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deek has marked the area on your map.
โอเคไหนดูเควสซิมีเควสอะไรบ้างให้ไปที่แมปเชมเบอร์อันนี้ก็ยังไม่เสร็จคุยกับเซบาสเตียนประเด็นครูซิโอของดีโอเคไปเจอเซฟก่อนแล้วกันยังไม่เปิดตรงนี้อยู่
You can't imagine how inconvenient. Was before I invented flu powder. Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
นอนรออยู่เลยละจ้ะ
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Revelio.
He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos. Revelio.
ครับแหมแวะหน่อยก็ไม่ได้
Lumos. Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
อ้าว
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we
Revelio.
don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Incendio.
These braziers
Confringo.
run scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
By that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous
Lumos.
corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Lumos. Revelio.
Remember, 3
Lumos.
braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark art as my favorite in stock. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there are more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor entrance, and that there are no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study all our ancestor legends legacy together. Noctua Grant.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person
Lumos.
facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
ภาษาบราซิล
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to
คอมมิว
speak
นิสต์
past
เป็น
the
อะไร
tongue.
กับไอ้วอร์ดมอร์
It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
second and third thought
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed. Lumos.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us,
Never mind. There's no
Revelio.
clear way forward.
Lumos.
it's like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Lumos.
Salazar in bullies this scriptorium deep within a Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around this dark corridor. I am descendant and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting this basil in the corridor is helping. I shall lose heart. Challenge by challenge. I will make my way through. น็อกตัวก่อน
This journal entry, it mentions getting the dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
There's bound to be a match to the symbol.
Lumos.
นี่ปะเนี่ย เป็นเขาควายกับอะไรสักอย่าง ที่เป็นสี่เหลี่ยมไหนดูสิ easy
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself,
Lumos.
but you got to it first. Nice work. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search
Revelio.
each corner.
Lumos.
It may not be obvious which leads where.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
นี่เป็นพระจันทร์กับงู
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
พูดดูเหมือนไม่เต็มใจ
Revelio.
nice work
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
มืดอ่ะ มันมืดอ่ะ I felt the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent but I must find a way forward for my family's sake we should not require children to conform to old tradition this scriptorium must have proved that there are more to our legacy than meet the eye นักตัวกัน
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
จดกันได้ไหม เป็นไม่ต้องจดกันได้มั้งน่าจะได้อยู่ เป็นปลากับสามเหลี่ยมนะคะ เป็นปลากับสามเหลี่ยมเอาวิ่งไป ได้ยินเสียงงูเงียบปลากับสามเหลี่ยม
Not the welcoming sort, was it? Excellent work.
Lumos.
We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Revelio.
Lumos.
คนลุกดี ซึ่งเกมอะไรอยู่วะเนี่ย
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole
Revelio.
place is troubling,
Lumos.
but for my aunt's sake, we cannot
Expelliarmus.
stop now.
Incendio.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet
Revelio.
finished with us.
อย่ามีเสียงอย่างนี้สิ I lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the torture face. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. So Slytherin create a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invite him here now. If he look for me alone, I have led him to his death. Despite our difference, I wished him no ill. I wish we had part on better terms. นกตัว
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I asked him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
วันนี้ก็เดินไปเดินมา
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
มันดูร้ายแรงเพราะมันเป็น unforgivable curse.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Whether I don't want to learn a crucial curse. I want to learn a crucial, but you must cast it on me. Teach me a crucial curse, and I'll cast it on you. ถ้าเราแคสใส่เซฟจะตายปะ เราดูทนได้นะ สอนแต่ว่าไล่มาที่ฉัน
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
โคตรเสียสละไปไปไปไปไป
Ready?
I'm ready.
น่าจะไม่ค่อย ready
Crucio!
ไหวไหม
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
อาจเจ็บนิดๆนะ
We
เจ็บ
made it.
นิดๆนะ
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
ในของที่กล้ากว่าเดิมทุกอย่างขอสูตรสัก1สูตรนะฮะโอ้โหโคตรยาว I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen the lesson. I had the hope that Godric thought were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students need to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that mother-borns are somehow as capable as pure blood. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thought on the matter, thought he had not yet put voice to. I tried to off the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridor full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my view. A descendant willing to reserve the damage that the other have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only the strain my legacy.
Revelio.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
เข้าดันเจียนว่ะ Just only one Why มากันตั้ง3 คนแต่ไปคนเดียวทำไมอ่ะ
Ominous.
Please, Sebastian.
เออ
I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
อ๋ออันนี้คือสคริปทอเรียมทางไป
Revelio.
โทษ
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
หมดแล้วเหรอหมดแล้วโอเคเอาไปขายให้หมด โอเคงั้นขอกลับห้องแห่งความลับไม่ใช่ห้องความลับ ห้อง room of requirement ห้องต้องประสงค์ของดีกว่าเดิมขอไปที่ยังไม่อยากไปเควสหลัก ขอไปโอเอที่ฮอกมีดแป๊บนะคะเหมือนจะมีเควสอีก3 เควสที่อยู่ที่ฮอกมีดนะไปเรื่องโอเอนะขอให้บอก
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Also! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
แล้วมันขึ้นฟ้า
Revelio.
เนี่ยทำไมนะงำสวัสดีค่ะ
Revelio!
เพลงดี ลงไปไม่ได้ บ้าบอที่สุด โอ้ ของดี
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
ขายของก็แล้วกันนะนี่กวาด สวัสดีค่ะ
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
มีเควสด้วยเหรอ
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yes, hope to see you again. โทษค่ะ โทษค่ะ ผิดการ
Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
มีเควสอะไรอยู่บ้าง
Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
เดี๋ยวไปแป๊บนึง
Hello. Be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
What will I do without her?
Hello, is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
โอเค
I should try and rescue Garnoff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
ไปช่วยกันนะรับเควสไปด้วยเลยไหมไหนๆก็มาแล้วใครวาร์ปใครวาร์ป
Ah, glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat. And I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your Al mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
จ้ะแป๊บหนึ่งเควสอะไรค้างบ้างช่วยบิดกิจก่อนแล้วกันนะอะไรเนาะอันนี้โอเคแมปโอ้โหไปไหนวะเนี่ยโอ้ไปวาเล่อันนี้ก่อนแล้วค่อยบินไปกัน
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
เงี้ยวเดี๋ยวค่อยเล่นนะลูกทำไมไม่โชว์ทางไปวะไปนี่ก่อนแล้วกัน แวะเปิดวาร์ปไปเรื่อยๆแล้วกันเนาะมีลูกโป่งด้วยล่ะ
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
ไม่โดนจากลูกเลยว่ะเฮ้ย เฮ้ยหยุด โอ้โห ไม่โดนจากลูกเลยขอบคุณค่ะ
Revelio.
เอาอันนี้ก่อนแล้วกันดวงดาวน่าจะสนุกดี
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
ได้เฉย โอเค
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
เยอะมากเลยนะ เอาไปเลยไหมเอาไปเลยหอกลำเยอะมาก
Shane Bardolph thought...
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not
I
right.
couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our
อะไร
livelihoods.
แบบ
Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wits' end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
New instruments are expensive, you know. Very generous, thank you. If things keep going as they are,
ดอยขอห้องกันเถอะ
A little more. It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
จ้าหนึ่งก็ชื่อ
things keep going as they are.
Revelio.
โทษนะคะ
I should investigate.
เหมือนเรามาปล้นหมู่บ้านเขาจริง โทษนะคะ
Mine now, demiguise.
ไม่ได้จะกิน จะเอาเดมิไกด์
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Hello again, Mrs. Sprottle.
ใครเดิน
Hello,
มาก่อน
dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawk clumps and...
In
โทษค่ะเคลียร์เดอะกอบลินอ๋อสบายแต่ว่าก่อนอื่นนั้น
Revelio.
ทำไมมีแต่กระโหลกทั้งนั้นเลย
One less human to worry about.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Such arrogance. I will make you pay. I won't rest
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณคุณโลมานะคะ thank you for
One
following
less
นะ
human to worry about. Feels like a bit of...
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Descendo.
ต้องขอบคุณสำหรับคำสาปนะ
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
ได้ทีละน้อยบาท2 บาทเด้อ
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
ดับกบก็ได้เด้อ
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
ผู้หญิงนะคะเอาตัวผู้ชายมาตัวหนึ่งอะไรวะล่ะ
Revelio.
ผู้หญิงผู้ชาย
Levioso.
Oh, settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
บิสกิตไม่ถึงนาทีนะบิสกิต
Revelio. Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Revelio.
ลงกลางแคมป์เหรอจริงจังปะเนี่ย
Lumos. Confringo.
Goblin Elm.
That's the student who stole our hippogriff.
Clumsy little fool. Nice try. So close. Take out Crucio. Send her.
How did that fit? You haven't got Incendio! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Alohomora.
แล้วตาน้อนยืนหน้าตาตลอดกันอยู่ตรงนี้
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Oh, no, you don't. Leviosa. Revelio. Everything's all right now. Ah.
ยังไม่ติ๊กถูกอ่ะแปลว่าเราต้องไปเก็บอะไรสักอย่างก่อนปะโอเคติ๊กถูกแล้ว
Revelio.
Where is Biscuit? Hello. ไปไหนหมดล่ะ
Leviosa. Professor Howin will never believe this. Revelio. Leviosa. I'll look after you. Revelio. Leviosa. There. Revelio. Leviosa. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnoff, shall
เจอ
we?
สักทีเก็บไม่ทุกตัว
Revelio.
อยากแวะ
The wizards will be.
Oh, man.
It's the student from the town. Old thief. And utterly. Are you quite silly? going to give up? Is that the best you can do? Get away!
You're making this too.
You only have Ranrock to blame. This could prove dangerous if I'm not. Revelio. Revelio.
เสียงอะไรเมื่อกี้
I swear, none of you have a head in your shoulders. If it isn't Dork...
Your poaching days are over.
โมโหอะไรก่อน
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
โอเค
Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
สวัสดีค่ะ สตรีมมาไหนบ้าง แล้วแต่โอกาสเลยค่ะ ไม่มีสเกจดูที่แน่นอน แต่พยายามจะมาสตรีมให้ได้ทุกวันเนาะเพราะติดเกมHOGWART LEGACYพอสมควรเลยทีเดียวนะคะ ขอโทษที่ตอบช้าถ้าไม่ทันได้มองแชทเลยเมื่อกี้ มัวแต่ตี ไปผ่านไม่ได้
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Confringo.
ตรงไหนวะเนี่ย
Revelio.
เควสไซส์เควสเยอะมาก
You're worrying far too.
This must be it.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
โอเค วันนี้ก็ขอพักไว้ที่ตรงนี้ก่อนแล้วกันนะคะยังไงก็อย่าลืมกด follow เป็นกำลังใจให้ด้วยนะคะขอบคุณคุณโลมานะคะที่กด follow แล้วก็พูดคุยกันนะจ๊ะไว้พบกันในโอกาสหน้านะคะบ๊ายบายฝันดีจ้า Have a nice day ค่ะ